Good morning, it's Dr. James. Hey, I hope you're off to a wonderful start today. I'm so grateful to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. This morning, I want to begin with a question that's difficult to ask you, and it's also difficult to talk about, but I'm going to go ahead and just trust that we can meet here. Have you been crying more lately? Have you felt the need or the desire to cry more as of late? Things you see on television, things you see in the environment, things you see in society, things you hear that people are saying about one another, the way that we feel at times so disconnected from common humanity. Does it make you want to cry? It makes me cry. And you know what? I want to encourage you to cry. Why? Because you know what? I'm not sure if you, like me, when you were little, it was discouraged to cry. As a young boy, if you were a person who cried often, or you even were seen as someone who cried, wow, look out. You were a baby. You were soft. You were a wimp. You were all these things that you didn't want to be. And my goodness, it was something I learned. Don't you dare cry. Because if you cry, you're going to be found out. Well, you know what? I think it's time that we got found out. I've been reading a lot about the power of tears. And if you, like me, are wondering how you are going to create a rebellion against mediocrity, if you're going to rise above this disconnect in common humanity, this judgment, this divisiveness, if you want to be the change that you wish to see in the world and you want to do it in such a way that is unorthodox, but truly powerful, truly, the way that when people see someone else move to tears or living so large and so courageously and so big, heart first, that they literally move others to tears. You see that kind of courage and you say, oh my gosh, that moves me too. That's what tears can do. I've been reading about the power of crying. And it's probably because I wanted to learn how to cry again. And I cry a lot these days. Social injustice breaks my heart and moves me to cry. There's things that have happened in my family over these last few months that make me cry literally if I think about them every single day. I love my family so much I can cry. I love this community so much. At times before I push the button and go in these mornings, I can be moved to tears because I love so much the idea that you and I have decided that we are going to be these people who create this type of a community, that we can do the kind of change agent work and do something that literally changes lives through our livingness. That's why I love to cry. So if you are looking for a potentiator, if you want to rise above the darkness, if you want to outshine complacency, if you want to actually wake up the world from its self-imposed slumber party and rise above it, don't be afraid to cry, because this is awesome what tears can do. In fact, I've got 5 powerful things that I'm reading about the power of tears, the power of crying, and how it makes you powerful, how it makes you courageous, how it makes you come alive in extraordinary ways. Number 1, crying is detoxifying. Tears actually release bacteria that can actually pummel our immune system. So when we cry, we get stronger. When we cry, we actually lower a trace mineral that's associated when it's toxic. And when it's at high levels, we feel more fear, we feel more anxiety, we feel more aggression, we feel more disconnected. We don't have the compassion and the empathy that we need to change the world. Have you been feeling that way? Because that mineral may be building up inside you because what's going on around you. And when you cry, you lower it, you release it, and you gain compassion. You gain courage. You don't have the fear. You don't feel the disconnect. So crying is a connector. Crying actually lowers cortisol, so we're lowering the stress hormone. Crying increases serotonin, increases oxytocin. So we feel more connected, we feel more empathetic, we actually have a sense of centeredness and a calmness and a way that we can direct our life, that literally we can start to be the change that we came here to be. We don't lose ourselves, we don't lose our mission, we don't forget who we are. Crying can change our life. And lastly, when we cry, studies show that we build community. We build community. We get a chance to see common humanity. So here's the opportunity. Live in love so big today that you can be moved to tears. And when you feel like you're going to be moved to tears, do not allow yourself to hold them back. Let them flow. When you let them flow, you will grow. And when you grow, you'll become the change that you know you wish to see in everyone else, but you can be the catalyst for that. You can be the change agent for that. And you heal your body, you heal the world around you, and our common humanity comes together as one. It's good to cry. And together we can cry, and together we can create a life that we love. So with that, much love, deep courage, deep gratitude for you. Peace and blessings. Bye for now.